main contribution, according to me, to the understanding of cause lies in his analysis of society as to how can we create a just society. He starts his analysis by asking the question, what makes the society work? Or more precisely, what are the forces in the society which makes it work? Let us look at this question through an example, then you will understand this better. See, we want a society which runs in a particular way. We want certain principles to be followed in the society. Let us say all of us accept that there are some basic principles we want in the society. How do we develop those basic principles is another question which we will not answer. But let us assume for a moment that all of us want certain basic things to exist in the society. Some basic principles. We can't compromise on them. Now the question is, what are the forces in the society which will see that these principles are followed? That there lies the brilliance of lesson. I will explain this to an example. Okay, let's take this. We don't want minors to smoke in the society. Let us take this as it is. All of us will accept that we do not want minors to smoke. Can minors smoke? That's another question. I don't know the answer to that question. We will not get into problematic things, but minors should not smoke, that everybody will accept. This is now accepted now. We want a society where minors should not smoke. How do we enforce this on the society? How do we make this work? This is what we have, this is the idea we have. We want this to be implemented in the society. What are the forces in the society which will make this work? Lesson, in his brilliant analysis, identifies that there are 4 forces in the society which do not work independently, but work with each other, influencing each other to see that we can implement certain ideas to work. What is the first one? First force is norms, social norms. You name it anything. I want to go beyond this word norm and call it, for example, say culture, or maybe religion also. I don't have a problem. There are some shared beliefs among the people in the society wherein all of them will accept that this is wrong. They will try to codify things somehow. And everyone will make it a point to tell every other person in the society that this thing should not happen. For example, in our example, that the minors should not smoke is implemented through a social norm wherein we condition the young mind, saying that through whatever reasons, medical reasons, other reasons, whatever it may be, we try to condition their minds. Or maybe we deliberately create an image saying that these people who smoke are evil. We try to deliberately create that image. We condition the mind. Society as a whole will accept certain norms and try to condition the young minds to say that this is wrong. Or maybe deter them from doing that. If you do this, so and so will happen to you. That deterrence may be something physical, or maybe something as codified in the religion to come later. For example, why shouldn't you steal? Why shouldn't you steal? Because there is a social norm. How does society enforce that social norm? Through religion. They will enforce saying that if you steal today, during the day of judgment day, somebody will open his book, in your account there will be this much wrong things done, so go. Get it, body lucky. Garuda Purana, chapter 5. This is a way to deter people. Societal norms act as a very powerful force. Ask yourself whether you are ready to break that social norm. It is just an idea which is there in your mind, but can you break it? or where hell is? Do you have concrete evidence to say that there is day of judgment? No. But will you dare to break this idea which is conditioned in your mind and said it's okay, we are seeing heaven and hell, I will go and see this. Let me see when the day of judgment comes. Most of us will not. That is the power of conditioning of the mind at the younger age. We will not do certain things. The pressure exerted by the conditioning is so much that we are not ready to break this. There is some kind of comfort in following the norms. People don't want to break that. I'll give a small example. You may take a particular path to reach the college from your home. A particular path, moving to the points A and B, say. This is your daily routine. Imagine the mental irritation you will get the day if some small path in between is closed, the traffic is diverted. You will have the mental block. Don't you? If you are following a path for say 3-4 years and suddenly one day you thought what is my mood is off today kind of thing. That is the power. There is certain comfort in following something. This daily routine of ours, there is certain comfort. We get up in the morning, we do certain things. There is certain, what can I say, certain flow there. If that flow is broken, we feel irritated. Some people have the habit of drinking tea in the morning while reading newspaper. If they don't get that, they will be irritated. This is the power of conditioning of the mind. From that small level to the larger ideas, social norms exert the pressure towards everyone to behave in a certain way. Why do we always shout about our culture is being invaded, our that this, Western culture influence Indian culture, that this? Why? Because we have been following certain routine from years. Like our individual routine, our society also is following certain routine. If that is being broken, we don't know what to do, we don't know how to react. As simple as this. Therefore, we are not here. I was observing very keenly the college fest being conducted. I have been in the campus for a while. And I see that the same cycle is repeated every year. There is nothing new. For example, we may be the only engineering college who do not have, for example, say events like fashion show, or maybe events which happen during the evening and going into late night. We don't have such things. Why? Because they will quote. This is how it has happened from the past 50 years. We have 50 years history and this is how it should continue. Changing that practice is not easy. That kind of norms you see it exerts certain pressure. So in the society, one major force which keeps people doing something is this norms. Lessig calls it norms. I want to go beyond and include culture, religion and everything here. I feel it includes it. That is the first force. Second force is market. Market we understand. Forces of market. Now what is the connection between market forces and how society should behave, you may ask. There is a point. Market always gives people that thing which they want. Maybe in a new way, packaging it in a new way. For example, we are taking the example of smoking. Minors should not smoke. We have seen the first force will act, the social norms. We will condition the young minds to say that no, you should not smoke. On the other hand, the conditioning of the shopkeepers also will happen, saying that they should not give the cigarette to the minors. That conditioning is the social norm. How will market forces act on this? How can market be used to stop minors from smoking? See, this question I'll take one more example and try to explain it. In the recent discussion on IT industry and Kannada and other things, there was one allegation which was made on IT industry. That because of IT industry today, in cities like Bangalore, you can't find a language like Kannada. Kannada is almost extinct. The condition is so bad that a person can live in Bangalore without knowing even a word of Kannada. Is it good? Is it bad? Who has to be blamed? When we conducted the World Week on Kannada, this question was raised. I think it is childish to blame the market for erosion of culture. IT industry cannot be blamed for erosion of Kannada, please understand. IT industry gives preference to English because English is the thing which makes the industry work. If there is sufficient incentive for the industry to encourage Kannada, they will do it. For example, say tomorrow we have a principle that if the IT company encourages all its employees to learn Kannada and prove it in some way, that is take out the basic Kannada exam conducted by Kannada authority and things like that, then you will get 50% tax benefit. What will happen from tomorrow? Every IT company will start having Kannada classes, morning, evening. Your appraisal form will have one big column. Have you attended Kannada classes? Simple. Market will do anything if there is an incentive. So if it finds that it is beneficial for it, it will go ahead and do it. Here also, if you provide incentive for the market to see that minors do not smoke, they will come up with innovative ways of doing it. Market will always follow the money. Very simple. If there is money, market will follow. That is only incentive which it understands. So it can be formulated. Some policies can be formulated to see that market itself turns in way so that it implements this thing which we want in the society. That always happens. Market can. And please understand, all these forces are acting not independently but with each other, influencing one another. Norms can impact this market. But what is interesting for us is what I am discussing now, the third force. Lessing calls it architecture. I call it design. Meaning is same. Point is, can we design, or using the Lessig's term, can we do something in the architecture itself so that we can control certain behavior in the society? What is our problem? What is our problem? Minors should not smoke. Can we do some kind of design, or in other words, can technology be used to solve this problem? See, we are trying to solve a problem. How to solve a problem? We have seen two ways. One is social norms. Second is market. Third question I am asking is, can technology solve a social problem? Minors should not smoke. Can we propose a technical solution for this? That is, we architect the product in such a way that we implement a social norm. Minors should not smoke. What is the technical solution for it? Think like an engineer. I have a solution. Maybe far-stretched, but someday it will be good. Suppose we have developed the sensor technology to such a height that breathing sensor is cost-effective, deployed in DC. Then we can have certain sensors in the stub of the cigarette, the stub where you put it in your mouth, that will sense the moment you put this cigarette in the mouth, it will through whatever is the body fluids that is there in the mouth or something. Will be able to sense and immediately say, this is the age of this person. Fast but possible something. Suddenly if you find out this is the minor tuck, one shutter will come, cigarette block. Maybe you can propose a more elegant solution. But what I am saying is, solutions don't exist as technical solutions. Please understand. I have been proposing this, that there is nothing called as technical solution. There is people problem and we try to solve it. Why do you think a sorting algorithm exists? Why do you think a sorting algorithm exists? Sorting algorithm is not a technical challenge. Sorting algorithm exists because there is a social need for sorting. That why should we study sorting algorithms? Not because it is technically complex and we love solving such puzzles, not like that. It is because there is a social need. The tax people want sorting algorithms so that they can sort the list of people who have made money and they will sort it and make the list of who make more amount of money. There is a social need, what I am saying. If there was no social need, there wouldn't be sorting algorithm. For that matter, anything. Why do you need a bridge? You need a bridge because there is a social need. Why do you need this kind of building? Why do you need classrooms? Because there is social need. Engineers, though they think they are solving a technical problem, they are not solving a technical problem. They are solving a social problem through technology. Until unless engineers don't understand that, they will never be able to build right kind of solutions. They will come up with solutions like this. That is what will happen. The person who has designed this building has not understood the social problem. The problem that classrooms has to be designed in such a way that it should provide enough light and ventilation. It should provide cross ventilation for airflow. It should be away from sound. It should be peaceful. These kind of questions were not important for the designer who designed this building, or for that matter the acoustics of the room. Nobody understood this. That is why you find this kind of suboptimal solutions. If engineers don't think about their problem from social angles, this is the solution which they get. No better example. Right? So, what we have seen, let's restrict our discussion to that. What we are seeing is, if there is a problem, how can we solve it? Social norms, market forces, third is architecture, as let's say call it. I call it design, you can call it technology. All this. But let's say, being a lawyer, understands that all these three forces exist because there is one force which is important. Law. Market forces, technology, social norms maybe, everything exert a force because there is a law. That minors should not smoke, social norm yes, but only if a law is passed, other two forces will start acting. Once there is a law prohibiting minors from smoking, market forces will do something. As well as technology will take some initiative. Best example, I can give the same domain, I can give two examples. One was this, the relation between cancer and smoking. It was known for a long time, but only once there was a law stating that they have to say that very strongly, pictorial messages started coming. I don't think that has come, maybe it has come, I am not aware. But only because there was a law, market took some step. Today, there is a law which prohibits using of plastic pouches for selling tobacco products. For selling gutka and other things, use of plastic pouches is prohibited. Therefore, no market will think of technical alternative. The point which I am trying to make is, law exerts maximum force on these two things. That is market force and technology to behave according to what law expects them to do. Societal norms will anyways be there. There is one relation between norms and law. Justice and law, which I don't want to elaborate because it will take more time. But anyway, let us just understand this. That it is everyone's ambition that there should be some rules in this. None of us are, I think no one here or anywhere will say say that there should not be any laws in the society. That there should be some order all of us accept. But how to implement that is a question which we are dealing with. And Lessig says that through four means, that is norms, social norms, market forces, technology, and more importantly law. These four forces try to implement our idea of just